this is the year, guys, 2022. It's supposed to be this year, but unfortunately, somebody let the virus loose, and so we don't have it this year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be by the ACA, the AK, the ALA, and then the NA-ANGFA. Gary, you got to get a shorter damn name. Huh?
NA-ANGFA North America.
Okay. All right, here's when it is, guys. It's starting, the activity starts, the fun stuff starts on the 27th, and it's going to run through the 31st of July. All right? It's going to be held at the Marriott East in Louisville, Kentucky. It's going to be a convention, there's show, there's speakers, there's a trade show, there's a swap meet, there's side trips, there's barbecues, there's raffles, and there's going to be huge auctions, and we'll talk about this. All right, there's the picture of the hotel. Good news, it has a pool. Better news, it has a bar. So-so news, it has a restaurant. Fitness area. Looking at this crowd, we're not going to be we're not going to be using that too much. And it's got free parking. Okay, so that's the other good news. All right, here's the best thing of all. We all got together and we all agreed it's $65. But what that does is that gets you into all 4 conventions. And we tried to spread the talks out, but I'm going to tell you there's going to be overlapping talks. Okay, so some cichlid talks that nobody will attend will be during the Killy talks that there'll be hundreds of people at. Other things that are happening, the banquet registration is $55. It sounds like a lot, but here's what you get. You get a really good barbecue, plus they got speakers at after the barbecue, and then they have live music. So if you want to bring your wife, your spouse, you can dance and stuff like that. All right, activities. There's tours at Rusty's Fish House and a barbecue. There's the Kentucky Derby Museum, and there it is, the Buffalo Bourbon Tour. Okay? Trade show, special raffle, silent auctions, hospitality. All right, here's a picture of Rusty's Fish Tour. If you haven't been to Rusty's Fish Room, it's well worth the $55. It's every man's dream and a lot of women's dream and your wife's worst nightmares. It's like 1,800 square feet of just fish. Alright, it's just unbelievable. Bourbon tour, you get to sample the different kinds of bourbon. They're going to show you how they distill it, how they make it, and how they blend it, and all the stuff in there. Alright, you can go to the Kentucky Derby tour. Alright, here's kind of the schedule. This is tentative. Wednesday's kind of getting everything set up. On Thursday, the stuff starts for the cichlid people, a little bit for some other groups. And then on Friday, they have the tours and stuff like that. We're going to have some speakers. Alright, we got Jan Wilhelm Holtmer coming in. He's going to be talking about Killifish of Peru. All right, Dr. Paul Loisel is talking about the genus Pachypanchex. And then we're going to have a big party. We're going to change all the cichlid people over to Killy people and rainbow people. So we'll have a pizza and beer party. Saturday, of course, we have the judging, the rental. And then it's changing cichlid and live bear hobbyists from the dark side to the Killy side. Okay, so you can expect to see some really exciting pictures of cichlids in their finest. Then we have a new speaker that's never been over here to talk about killifish. We have Daniel Cohn-Vetterlein. He's going to be talking about collecting Aphanius in the Middle East. So it should be a pretty different program. Okay? We have the Killifish. If you notice, none of the awards and none of the clubs have the banquet and the presentation of awards at night. All right, it's all going to be at noon because we want everybody to mingle and stuff like that at night. We don't want to spend a lot of time passing out awards. And then Jan Wilhelm Holtmer is going to do the Cameroon fish. And then the swap meet, let's talk about that. This is a really cool thing for everybody involved, all right? Basically, there won't be a fish sale room, okay? We talked about, and the reason we don't want to do a fish sale room is a couple of reasons. Number one, it's going to be hard to manage. Number two, it's difficult to have the programs and the talks and stuff like that and have a fish sale room. Instead, we're going to rent you a table for 20 bucks, all right, and you could combine people. So in other words, 2 or 3 guys, if you only have 5 pairs of fish and you have 5 pairs of fish, you can go in with other people and rent a table together. And if you don't know somebody or you're kind of creepy and you're by yourself, we'll stick you with Rich. All right? But we'll stick you with somebody, okay? All right? And you can sell whatever you want at that table and whatever. So guys who have killifish can sell killifish. People who want to sell killifish and cichlids can sell killifish. Rainbow fish will be there. It's just kind of an open where you can sell your fish and stuff like that. Really an important thing that we'll talk a lot more about as we go forward, and this is going to be really important. We got to pump up the conservation and the George Meyer Fund. Yeah. Saturday night, they have the bar. Alright, we have the combined banquet. If you haven't heard Spencer Jack, it's a great program. Alright, on Sunday, auction registration 7:30 to 9, and it'll be 9 to whenever. Let me explain the auction, okay? The cichlid people take 70-30 split, okay? The killifish auction, Louisville, normally in the auction in the bylaws of the AKA, the AKA takes 85%. And the host club takes 15. In this case, Louisville, the tropical fish fanciers, donated their 15% to the AKA. They're not going to take a split.
Wow.
Okay, so that was very generous of the club. Thank you. Appreciate it.